Hi guys, welcome to the Reezoningz blog. That's reezoningz.blogspot.com. The blog is a news and commentary blog that shares information about what's happening in the news, local news and international news, usually via written content, written text. But I've decided to move the blog forward and do spoken word. And by doing spoken word, I can share what's happening in the news and give my opinion about what's happening in the news as well. This is Stacey Jeffrey, by the way, and I formed this blog for the purpose of sharing information on what's happening and just making people aware about the incidents that are happening, social commentary, current affairs, and all of that, as well as to share my opinion on the things that have been happening. Yeah, so that's the purpose. And I welcome commentary from anyone who is listening or reading the content on the blog. Please feel free to leave a comment about even this blog I'll be sharing today. And first thing I'll be sharing from this new format is concerning the mass shootings, the mass killings in the Rockfort community. Now, Rockfort community is a part of the Kingston Eastern Division Police, Kingston Eastern Division Police Division, and as well as the Norman Gardens Division, political division, and it's part of the Norman Gardens Division for the PNP, People's National Party. They are pretty much considered a PNP stronghold, and the Norman Gardens consists of Mountain View, Rockfort, Norman Gardens, and Port Royal. Alright, so that's Norman Gardens Division, and Rockfort is a part of it. On Monday, October 21st, during a football match that was put on by a gentleman who was a part of the community but went away, came back. He decided to put on a football match. The football match was held, and then they had a little after party kind of thingy, get together going on during that period of time. In the evening and in the night, gunmen, heavily armed men, came into that event and shot it up, and 5 persons were killed, including the gentleman who it is believed put on this football friendly match in the community. Since then, a curfew has been imposed. Curfew started on the Monday night, which was National Heroes Day. It started on 8 p.m. Monday night, and it will end today, October 23rd, Wednesday, at 8 p.m. These are the boundaries of the curfew. North along Pleasant Heights Road from Marl Pit to Hillside Crescent. East along an imaginary line from Windward Road, the vicinity of Dock Road to Hillside Crescent. South along Windward Road from Dock Road to Oliver Road, and west along Oliver Road from Windward Road to Marl Pit at Pleasant Heights Road. The incident happened at Pleasant Heights, and all 4 of the men who have been identified, their names have been identified. The 5th man, he has not been identified, but 4 of the men who have been identified, it is said by the police, reported by the police, that all of them are from a Oliver Road address. So they were residents of Oliver Road, but they held a party at the adjoining Pleasant Heights section of the community. Now, these are the names of the 4 men who have been identified. Ortavia Austin, 51 years old, and his son, 29-year-old Akiro Austin. they are said to be the ones who put on this football match and get together after match get together. So Ortavia Austin, 51, his son 29-year-old Okira Austin, 32-year-old O'Dane Josephs, otherwise called Bones, and 38-year-old Rosrick Thomas, otherwise called Tennille. Names. These are from the Observer article 4 of 5 killed in Rockfort shooting identified. Right. On Tuesday, Minister of National Security Dr. Horace Chang and the Prime Minister, PM Andrew Holness, did a walkthrough in the community, especially in the Pleasant Heights section of the community, with Superintendent of Police in charge of the Kingston Eastern Division, Tommy Lee Chambers. Right, and they, during that walkthrough and mini press conference that was held yesterday and Tuesday, Miss Tommy Lee Chambers revealed that a suspect was identified and the police engaged him, and he was shot and killed, and a firearm was seized. So the Observer says she disclosed that during the operation, one person was shot and killed and a firearm was seized. The police said that they received intelligence about the incident, and that led to this confrontation with this gentleman who was killed on Tuesday morning. Yeah. He was killed on Rusden Road in the community. This is a quote from Superintendent in charge of the Eastern Kingston Division, which includes Rockfort. This is what she said about the incident, about the 5 men who were killed. What is happening here is not something that we're accustomed to in the Kingston Eastern Division, and we're not going to sit back and relax and allow any more of this to take place. That's what she says. Now, the Observers noted that she was joined by Prime Minister Holness and Dr. Horace Chang, as I said before. And this is what he says, that this is what Dr. Chang says about the whole thing, including the curfew. He says, after discussions with Acting Deputy Commissioner Warren Clark, I immediately authorized a curfew for the area, which is 48 hours, and the police took steps to close down the area and ensure that there was no one stepping out until they could operationalize their team and find whatever intelligence they could find and seek to identify the perpetrators. This is what he says. He also says that if there needs to be an extension of the curfew, it will be extended. He says here, if the curfew will be needed for a longer period, I have the authority to extend it, and I will so do on the request of the commanding officer for this area. He also says here that he extends his sympathy to the families who were affected by this heinous crime. Right. Now I'm going to play a soundbite from Prime Minister Andrew Holness, and it says he's saying to us, to the criminals, of course, not to us, but to the criminals, that is either you're going to meet a judge or you're going to meet your maker. All right, listen to this.
Take my words very seriously. I am personally looking on all areas of the organization to ensure that all the resources necessary from the state, whether it is the financing, whether it is the international cooperation, whether it is the legislative support, will be made available to the security forces to pursue this relentlessly. They must either meet a judge or meet their maker.
Yes, so you hear it. Yeah, that's what he said. You're either going to meet a judge or you're going to meet your maker. So it's either you're going to, I guess, live long enough to see a judge, or you're going to go down in a fiery hail of bullets. Alright, so I don't know what to say much about that, because if persons are doing wrong, if they are criminals and they are wreaking havoc on the lives of innocent people, they need to be brought to justice, so if the criminals engage in a gun battle with the police obviously have to defend themselves. And if persons are killed in the process, then so be it. But hopefully it's not a case of police seeking to go after these men and just shoot up the place and harm people in the process. But they said that they will do what they have to do. They'll do their investigations, and we do hope that the persons who have done what they've done will be brought to justice, and the families can get some sort of justice from this whole thing. But it's a very sad situation. Alright, please stay tuned to more videos like these from Reezoningz. Remember, it's Reezoningz.blogspot.com.